Coercive control. This is a form of abuse that destroys lives without leaving a mark. It operates in silence, behind screens, in financial records, and in patterns most people never learn to recognize. We will explore what you may not know about coercive control and the things that nobody wants to talk about. These conversations that often make us uncomfortable are the ones that we need the most. This is Uncommon Conversations.
Did you know people driven by their own insecurities will constantly question your whereabouts, scrutinize your phone, and project their fears onto your actions? This is a form of coercive control. Did you know the constant critic will slowly erode your self-esteem? The relationship is no longer about mutual admiration, but about their superiority. This is a form of coercive control.
Did you know that technology has created entirely new forms of coercive control? Abusers use location tracking, shared accounts, smart home devices like Alexa, and even baby monitors to surveil victims 24/7. They can control thermostats, locks, and lights remotely. They monitor every text, every search, every movement. The technology that was designed to make our lives easier has also become a tool for constant surveillance. Did you know that coercive control doesn't require a single act of physical violence to destroy somebody's life? Many people picture abuse as bruises and broken bones, but coercive control is the invisible cage that traps victims long before and often without physical harm. Did you know that coercive control often starts so subtly that victims don't recognize it's happening? It might begin with someone checking in constantly because they care so much, offering to manage finances because they're better with money, gradually isolating somebody from friends because those friends are bad influences. By the time the pattern becomes clear, the victim's support network, confidence, and resources may already be gone. Did you know that financial abuse is one of the most powerful forms of coercive control and one of the least discussed? Abusers sabotage their partners' careers, destroy their credit, hide assets, create debt in their names, and ensure they have no financial means to leave. Even after separation, they may use child support, alimony, or shared assets as ongoing tools of control through endless legal battles. Did you know that coercive control targets the victim's sense of reality itself? This goes beyond gaslighting. Abusers create elaborate scenarios to make victims doubt their memory, perception, and sanity. They might move objects and deny it, share false information about what the victim said or did, or even recruit others to confirm their false narrative. Victims often describe feeling like they're losing their minds. Did you know that coercive control doesn't end when the relationship ends? Many abusers escalate their control tactics after separation. They use family court, custody battles, and legal systems to maintain power. They file frivolous lawsuits, make false reports to Child Protective Services, or use children as messengers and spies. Some experts call this post-separation abuse. Did you know that leaving is often the most dangerous time for victims of coercive control? Because coercive control is fundamentally about power. The act of leaving represents a complete loss of that power for the abuser. This is when the victim faces the highest risk of escalation, including physical violence, stalking, and even homicide. The question, why don't they just leave, fails to understand this lethal reality. Last year in Texas, 161 Texas victims lost their lives at the hands of their abuser, with an additional 17 bystanders who were killed. The worst part, aside from the fact of losing lives, is that 75% of those victims were seeking help or trying to leave. The truth about coercive control is this. It's a pattern of behavior designed to dominate, humiliate, frighten, and control another person. It strips away autonomy, dignity, and selfhood. It's far more common and far more damaging than people realize. Understanding coercive control means we can identify it sooner, support victims more effectively, and hold abusers accountable for the full scope of their behavior, not just when it leaves visible scars.